Hello, and welcome to a first look at the new BSI homepage. Today, we will cover two new pieces of functionality that work together to create the new BSI homepage. First, we will review the Assign To functionality. We will see how to assign permission for a user to assign to. We will also learn which managers have the Assign To function available. We will see the email notifications that are sent to the assignee when work is assigned to them. For the homepage tables, we'll take a look at how to set user preferences for the homepage tables. We will see how to filter those tables. We'll learn how to open items directly from the homepage tables, and we'll see how to rearrange those tables. To initiate the use of the new Assign To function, open the user's role permission and navigate to each of the managers that have the Assign To function available. Those managers include Data Entry, which now has the Assign Data Entry permission, Kits, which now has the Assign Kit permission, Requisitions, which now has the Assign Requisitions permission, and finally Shipments, which now has the Assign Shipments permission. Once a user's permissions are updated, they can now navigate to the corresponding manager and select an item from the manager, and the new Assign To button will become sensitized. When the user clicks the Assign To button, an Assign To dialog will open. A user can click the ellipsis beside the dialog, and a list of user names will appear. The only names that show in this list are active users that belong to the same repository as the user who is assigning work. The user may select a user from this list and press OK. Once the assign has been updated, on the manager, the Assign To field is updated to show which user the work is now assigned to. If the user goes to a manager that allows for more than one item to be selected on the manager at one time, multiple items of work can be assigned to one user. If the user selects work and assigns to a user that does not have permission to access the manager, a notification is shown. It lets the assigner know that this assignee does not have permission to access the manager, and this work cannot be assigned to that user. Work can also be assigned through the properties of a batch, requisition, or kit. The batch property named Assign To allows the user to click the ellipsis, and the same dialog box appears with the list of user names who are active and in that user's same repository. Once the assigner assigns work to the assignee via the batch properties, an email notification is sent to the user, and the homepage tables are updated after the batch is saved. Once work items have been assigned to a user, the homepage for that user will be updated. To demonstrate, I'm going to assign work to my own self. Now that these requisitions are assigned to me, if I go back to my home page and refresh, I now see the requisitions that I assigned to myself showing up in my home page. The email notification that you heard just a moment ago was BSI sending me a notification about the work that was just assigned to me. So when an assigner assigns work to an assignee, the assignee's home page tables are updated to show them the work that's been assigned. And they'll also receive a notification such as this one, letting them know that work items have been assigned to them and require attention. Work may also be unassigned from a user. To change the user who has work assigned, highlight the work item from the manager and click the Assign To button. Again, open the dialog of available users and select another user for the work to be assigned to. The email notifications about new work assigned will be sent to the new user. For our example, test user A will now get a notification saying work is assigned, but also the old user, Wallop J, will get a notification that work is no longer her responsibility. The email notification sound that you heard just a moment ago was BSI sending a notification to me, Wallop J, that work was taken away or unassigned from me. The notification looks something like this. It lets you know the following batches have been assigned to another user and no longer require your attention. Additionally, if you choose to unassign work from a user but not assign it to the next user, you would simply just highlight the item, the work item, select the Assign To button, and do not select the user from the dialog, and simply click OK. And that way no user is assigned that work item. Now we will shift our focus to the new home page tables and how to manipulate them. We will learn how to set user preferences to display the tables on the home page. Notice the setup of my home page here. I have 5 tables visible. That is the news table here, data entry, shipments, kits, and requisitions. If I go into the Tools menu in my user profile, if I search under the Preferences, I notice now there's a new node called Home Page. There are 5 preferences available now under the Home Page node, each of which can be set to true or false. Since I have all 5 of these preferences set to true, that's the reason all 5 of these tables appear in my home page. To turn any table off, simply set the preference to false. Notice that each of these tables are displaying batches which are currently assigned to me, Wallop J. This is because the default filter for all home page tables is to display the assigned to value equivalent to the username of the person who's currently logged in. But each of these filters can be updated. To change one of the filters in the home page table, simply right-click and select the option to edit the filter. Just like in the manager, you can clear any filter or any search criteria currently assigned and search on whatever is of interest to you. And notice how the table is updated to match my new filter criteria. The option to edit the filter is also found in the toolbar here. Clicking the icon will open the filter as well. Additionally, if I wanted to view any of the batches that are displayed in one of the home pages, I can simply click the icon here to view the item. I would also have the option to edit the item directly from the home page. These options are also available by right-clicking. I can view or edit this particular batch directly from the home page. Next, we have 3 buttons in the corner of the tables that allow us to move the tables around. The small button here allows you to minimize the current table. To restore the table back to its original location, click that icon. To pop the table out so that it's in the forefront and can be moved around your screen, click the middle icon, and then to return it, click this button. Finally, to make the table as big as possible and fill the entire page, click the icon here, and to return it, simply click this button. I hope you have enjoyed our brief walkthrough of the new functionality for assigning work items to users and viewing the work items on our new homepage tables. As always, if there are any other questions or concerns, please reach out to the BSI support team. Thank you.